Warning. This show may contain coarse language, awkward silences, incoherent thoughts, inside jokes, misinformation, deep conversations about the nature of existence, depressing themes, as well as some light, offensive humor. Hey, we're people in our early 20s, what do you expect? If any of that bothers you, I don't know, just cover your ears. Anyway, enjoy the show. Also, before we get into the show, this is a little bit of an editor's note. After listening and editing the full episode, I couldn't be asked cutting out all the awkward silences. It was just like, I'll just leave it in. You know what? It's a creative choice. It's raw. It's real. You know, it's capturing us in a moment where we were struggling to, because what our initial idea was that we would strictly stay to the topic that we were talking about the holiday that we were celebrating that week, but later on, in later episodes, you'll soon see that we went on crazy tangents, and that's the beauty of the podcast. But this episode sort of captures that struggle in those early episodes for us figuring out what our format was, and it's great. It's part of the story. It's part of the story of this podcast. So I'm keeping it in. If there's not as many awkward silences, it's probably because the boys told me to cut them out. Alright, I won't keep you long. Just enjoy the episode. Keep an eye out for those awkward silences and make it a drinking game or something. That'd be funny. But yeah, have a good day. Have a good time. I'm bad at ending these sort of awkward messages. See ya.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 8 Days a Year, the only show where a few mates come together every year to record a year's worth of podcasts in the span of 8 days, then slowly upload an episode every week for the following year. It is currently 2:38 p.m. on the 1st of December 2020, but you all are probably hearing it on the 8th of January, which is obviously a week since we uploaded the first one. My name's Jason Muhammad.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Liam.
Or just Jason. And on today's episode, we're celebrating the holiday on, what day is it? The 11th, the upcoming date, on January 11th, Milk Day.
Milk.
Cheers.
Milk.
I don't know if you can see that,
Milk
but that's
time
milk.
with the boys.
That's milk.
Time.
We're drinking milk. I got soy.
Yeah, I have soy as well.
I just have regular.
Oh my god.
He's got full cream.
I've got the full cream.
All the cream.
Did you just say milk time with the boys?
Milk time with the boys, dude.
All right. That's
milk time. Milk time.
out of context. That might sound a bit. You know what? That's pretty much what we're doing, though.
It's what we're doing, man.
That's what we're doing.
Boys drinking some
Milk.
Yep.
We tried a little milk before, and it like made our voices.
Yeah,
weird,
my
dude.
voice went crazy.
It like stuck to the inside of our vocal cords or something.
That's so weird.
I'm excited for it, dude. It's happening.
I mean, I feel fine, but anyways,
It's happening. It's not happening.
All right. So what have we got first? What kind of milk things are we doing today?
How do we discuss milk?
How do we discuss
That's going to be
milk?
a challenge within itself.
I don't know. We can deviate from milk a little bit, but you're lactose intolerant, right?
Yep, that's why I drink soy milk.
How'd you find out?
Well, you know, no one actually told me I was, but after a while of getting low-key diarrhea every time I drank normal milk, I just kind of realized, hold on a sec, maybe I shouldn't be drinking this stuff. And then I stopped.
Yeah.
And I stopped getting diarrhea. And I was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's the freaking milk.
I don't know if I am actually lactose intolerant or if I'm just like or just it correlated with a certain time. Like, because there was a certain time in like high school, I think it was, where like I would have coffee every morning. I would have like a nice, like just a flat white, I meant like a, you know, like a latte kind of coffee every morning.
Yeah.
Before I went to school. And every morning I always needed, like after breakfast, I would have to take the most massive shit before I left. And it would always make me late for school.
Yeah.
Or like, I would always have to rush. I still, like, I think it's just my freaking shitting habits, but I need to, like, I just poop in the mornings or something. But I attributed it to either being lactose intolerance or like some weird thing with like coffee or something that I
Right.
have.
Yeah.
But so that's why I don't drink coffee or drink lactose milk anymore.
Yeah.
Because like we have this lactose free milk that we have at our house that I drink.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm drinking the soy milk.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's good. It's decent. It's all right. It's not that
I
bad,
really
actually.
like it. I mean, you know, I got the I think I brought the milk carton downstairs, but it's like one of those high protein soy milks. It's actually got more soy milk than actual milk. Wait,
Whoa.
what? I'm sorry, my bad.
More soy milk?
Did I just say more soy milk?
More-
I'm
That's
so-
weird.
You mean more
Soy milk-
lactose?
Wait. Soy milk has more soy milk than actual milk? This is news to me, Brandon.
Oh, I meant to say more protein, but like, dude,
I was confused about what
my
you're trying
brain
to
is
get across.
actually dead. Oh my god,
It's the soy milk, man.
Yeah, man.
Makes you have soy boy brain.
soy boy brain. Actually,
Soy
can
boy
you
brain?
can you define what a soy boy is, real quick?
Yeah, I don't really get it.
I don't know. I could look it up. Fucking
All right, we're googling it, guys.
Define soy boy. It's just like a fucking beta male or something.
You should probably put that away.
I'll put you away.
A soy boy is slang used to describe males who completely and utterly lack all necessary masculine qualities.
Yep, that sounds like me.
This pathetic
Brandon in a nutshell.
This pathetic state is usually achieved by an overindulgence of emasculating products and / or ideologies. So soy.
All right,
Soy.
this is a very interesting topic to go on. So they're basically like incels. Is that pretty much what a soy boy is? An incel?
Not
no,
exactly.
not
It's
exactly,
just a person who just like lacks masculine qualities.
True.
Typically because of the overindulgence of emasculating products or ideologies.
Mm-hmm.
So, like it originated from like the origin of the term derives from the negative effects of soy
milk.
consumption
Yeah.
that has been proven to have on the male physique and libido.
You see, the thing is, that is definitely not true. For particularly in my experience, but I will say that you know, the science there's been a lot of studies on soy milk and the whether it really does induce estrogen production or not. And estrogen is the female hormone. So testosterone is the male hormone, estrogen is female. And what they found is that pretty much you won't see a significant increase in estrogen production in males unless they literally eat like a ton, like of a literal ton of tofu in one day or something like that. Like the number was so like highly extrapolated that they were just kind of like, yeah, you know, you like there's no estrogenic effects with soy milk unless consumed in like a really shit ton amount.
Wow. So you can get tofu titties.
It's
Tofu titties. All right, that's good.
It also says the average soy boy is a feminist, non-athletic, has never been in a fight, will probably marry the first girl that has sex with them, and likely reduces all his arguments to labeling the opposition as Nazis. See,
Labeling the opposition as Nazi.
Interesting.
What is that even like?
See-
what is the correlation there?
I don't know, just like you're just a Nazi, dude. See also cuck beta/omega male, orbiter, kissless virgin, and male feminist.
Oh god. Okay. So
I want to. It says orbiter. I don't know what that is.
orbiter. I think it's like you orbit the girl like a planet. Like you're constantly like stalking them or like something like that. Maybe.
An orbiter is a guy who wants to sleep with his female friend.
Oh.
He orbits her, hangs out with in a needy way, in the hopes of getting sex someday. If the girl is hot, she usually has many orbiters.
Oh, that's why they call them orbiters.
Interesting.
Because she's like
Yeah.
the sun and they're all like the planets. Gotcha.
All right.
All right. Well, have either of you guys orbited a girl? That's kind of like just being in the friend zone, right? And just kind of staying
I
there.
don't think so.
Well, you friend zoned your ex. I'm sorry. My bad.
We're supposed to be talking about milk here, all right?
It's fine to go on a slight tangent.
It's fine to go on a
It's a
slight
loose. It's a
No, I
it's
haven't
a loose
orbited a girl.
podcast.
No.
No. Nah, I'm joking.
Me neither. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think.
yeah,
Jason,
I don't
okay.
think you have. Not with the
I think
intention of having sex, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the intention that matters, right?
I'm like anxiously rubbing my cup right now.
Oh man.
Oh man. But like, yeah, no, that's so weird. I honestly like I don't know. I feel like terms like soy boy is just so like it's so demeaning, dude.
Yeah.
Like so what if a guy has like a few feminine features about them?
And
Like it doesn't mean that they're like a soy boy. You know what I mean?
it doesn't mean they're less than other people.
That too, yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause it's
That
like
too.
it kind of connotates that, like
Yeah.
makes them like less like of a man.
Yeah.
They're a boy, right?
Yeah. And they're soy.
Full of soy.
Full of soy.
Oh jeez.
A boy full of soy.
Simple definition.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
But yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like all of us have a spectrum of masculine and feminine aspects of our personality, and you know, I don't think it's healthy to just go, oh, everything feminine is bad. Like, oh, talking about your emotions. Oh, that's bad. I don't want to
That's
be
not manly.
I'm not a soy boy. I don't need to talk about my emotions.
Drinking milk with the boys, that's gay. dude.
gay, dude.
That's gay.
Like, dude, like no, like
Yeah, it's weird.
it's weird. Yeah. Definitely don't agree with the term. So yeah. Anyways, are we moving on to other things?
I mean, like, I don't. So, oh wait, I had a story that I wanted to bring up.
oh
Milk
yes,
stories.
milk stories. Let's go.
Because like it was one of those days in high school once again, like where I had coffee that morning and whatnot. And like I said, I don't know if it's like my shitting is induced by coffee or milk or whatever.
Mhm.
But I had my morning. I went onto the morning school bus.
Yeah.
Have I told you this before, dude?
Wait. What?
It was great. Like, so like I went to school in like this private school that's kind of far away.
Yeah.
And so like it's like I don't know, maybe like a 20-30 minute drive or something, including traffic.
Yeah.
So I was sitting, like I sit at the back, and I was like the oldest on the bus because I was like my last year, I think it was, or maybe year 11. And I had this kid who was like maybe a couple years younger than me, and he was cool. He was a little nerdy, geeky or whatnot, but he had this thing for like he had this sort of talent of like creating scores, like like musical,
Oh, right.
cinematic
Mhm.
stuff.
Mm.
I don't know where he went with it. It was pretty basic kind of stuff, but
Right.
maybe he's better now.
Mm-hmm.
But like he would do that, and like he would like show them to me sometimes.
Mm.
And that particular morning, he made me listen to one of these tracks, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
And on the way to school, it was like, you know, it's the bus. It's a crappy bus. It was kind of bumpy. And I started needing to shit really bad.
Right. Was it because of the milk? Did you
What-
have?
I have no idea.
Wait, so were you like in the middle of listening to this guy's score?
He liked it so much that he shat, dude.
No, okay. So no, what happened was like I needed to go to the toilet. I'm like, there's not much I can do. Right. I'm not gonna stop the bus and shit on the side of the road. That's crazy. And so like I just sat there, just holding it in. I was kind of concentrating on that. And then he was like, "Oi, hey Jason,
Oh my god.
you want to listen to this?" And I was like, not really in the mood, but I was like, all right, I'll listen to it. And so the whole way,
Yeah.
all the way to like fucking school, there's epic music playing, and I'm holding the most massive shit of my whole life. Holding it
that's
harder than
good.
I ever had to before.
Yeah.
And it was so
soundtracked by appropriate music. That's fantastic.
It's fucking cinematic, dude. It's fucking great. And when I got there, funny thing was, like, I went to the fucking toilets I usually go to, and it was in the morning, so they still hadn't unlocked that one.
Ooh.
So I had to walk to a different one, and I think I don't know. That was fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
But I made it. I didn't shit in
You
my
made it.
pants.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
Just
Good.
that good at holding, dude.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
my god, dude. That was great, dude.
You know, it's really weird because I don't know. I feel like I didn't have lactose intolerance until later on in life. Like I drank milk a lot as a kid, and I was totally fine. But I don't know what happened. Like later on, when I was like around like 16, maybe I just wasn't able to drink milk anymore. You know, in the same way that I used to, and like. And yeah, then I just like I started by just not drinking it as much, and then I just cut it out completely.
Right.
But I still eat ice cream and things like that.
Mm.
And I don't know, with ice cream, it's less like it just makes me fart a lot. Ice cream.
Nice.
So like if at any point we get ice cream together, and then on the car ride home, you're like, something smells weird.
It's just gonna be Brandon farting 16 times.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does it like take an immediate effect?
No, it takes like a bit. Like, so I'll eat the ice cream, and maybe like 30 minutes later, like as it's going through my system,
Yeah.
like just like, you know.
Solid. Yeah. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Do you want to shit yourself?
Why not, dude?
All right.
Actually, maybe not.
Yeah. There we go.
This just in, Jason shat
I
himself
just
on the
didn't-
podcast.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna go bad, right? If it's just sitting out, right?
Should be fun.
And I just wanted,
No, it should be fun.
and I wanted more milk, but there's no soy milk around here.
Yeah.
I don't really like soy now. It's like,
This is such a.
I kind of got sick of it.
What is
now.
this segment? Like, we're just talking about. Oh,
No.
whatever. Anyways.
At the start, I was like, "Well, this is all right, the soy milk," and then it just
No,
gradually
it's
went.
not.
I'm kind of sick of it. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I just quickly turn off the aircon?
Yep. It's cold.
I'm cool. Isn't it like a lower setting or something?
No, that's pretty much it.
Nice. Nice.
Oh man, dude.
So, you want to
Milk.
hear some milk facts?
Not
Milk
really,
facts
but
with Brandon.
go ahead.
Oh, we gotta put the theme song. Milk facts with Brandon.
Oh my god. All right. So, So pretty much, I only have one milk fact.
Milk fact with Brandon.
And that is that it has been, well, yeah, pretty much scientifically proven that oat milk is the most environmentally friendly of all the milks.
Do you have oat milk?
I do not know.
I actually don't mind oat milk. I used to have some. We used to get it.
Yeah, it
back in the day.
doesn't taste like it's, I don't know, it doesn't taste as weird as almond milk. Have you guys ever tried almond milk?
Yeah. I
It's
don't really remember it.
it's really weird.
I think the specific brand of oat milk that I had just tasted like milk that like cereal has been in. you know?
That's kind of
Oh.
gross.
And I don't mind.
No
it, dude.
thanks.
I don't find it.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't like that?
No.
Yeah, what
I'm
do
the
you
guy that 9 times out of 10 won't drink the milk like has cereal in it. Like everyone will be around like having cereal, and then everyone will the bowls will be empty. Mine will still have the milk. I just
Right.
eat the cereal, unless it's like chocolatey or really affects it. I don't really. Yeah.
Well, soy milk is like the second best when it comes to for the environment and environmental effects and things. But
Right.
the reason why I prefer soy milk over oat milk is because soy milk, you can actually get like your protein intake from soy milk, but oat milk doesn't have any protein.
Ooh, okay. So
So
soy milk it is then.
yeah, pretty
All right.
much.
All right.
Soy boy.
Soy boy.
Soy boy hours it is then.
Yeah, soy boy hours it is.
Soy boy.
Fuck it, dude. Shall we all just say it? Like, I'm a soy boy. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a
Let's-
soy
Yes,
boy.
you are, Brandon.
Like, I don't know. Maybe we could like start a movement where like being a
claim
soy,
back the name. of
claim
soy
back the
boy.
name, right? And
I'm
like,
a soy boy.
Make it a name of power. We are soy boys.
That's just as bad. Honestly.
It's good, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
we are the soy boys. Oh god.
Mm. Oh gosh. Welcome to the Soy Boy podcast. This is
Jeez.
milk day today.
Milk day?
Particularly soy milk.
Milk day. When did like milkmen bring the milk? Do they bring it every day?
I don't know. We'd have
Because
to
remember,
look that
like
up.
back in the, I don't know the
Yeah.
history of it at all.
Yeah, a while ago.
But when did like milkmen?
Mm,
They came and brought milk to your house
Mhm.
instead of buying it
yeah.
in a store. What's the deal with that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up. We'll do a lot of looking up stuff on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Milkmen, milk delivery. The milk delivery is a delivery service dedicated to supplying milk.
Whoa, who would have thought?
This service typically delivers milk in bottles or cartons directly to customers' homes. This service is performed by a milkman, milkwoman, or milk deliverer. So it's just stuff that we already know.
Yeah.
Oh,
When did it start though?
in some countries, when a lack of good refrigeration meant that milk would quickly spoil, milk was delivered to houses daily.
Hmm.
For that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
We're learning stuff today.
Yeah.
Milk deliveries frequently occur in the morning. It's also common for milkmen and milkwomen to deliver products other than milk. Other dairy ones. That's some goofy town right there.
You know, in Brunei, the milkman was not delivering milk to your house. And I'm not even being
Then what
serious.
was he delivering?
Well, you see, the thing is, right, Brunei is kind of like America in the 1920s with prohibition. And so...
Milk was illegal.
No. Alcohol
No, but
is illegal.
yeah, I know, but you're comparing it to
What?
You just said the milkman doesn't deliver milk.
Yeah. So we called the guy that delivered alcohol to our houses
Oh, the
as
milkman.
the milkman.
Oh.
And this alcohol that we got from the milkman was always like really dodgy. Like we didn't actually know if it was like legitimately absolute vodka or some other like moonshine concoction that they made.
What
Like,
the hell?
it was
Wait,
so dodgy, dude.
Sorry, I missed it. Like they don't. You're not allowed alcohol.
In Brunei, yeah. So
So
it's-
why was it delivered?
so pretty much
How-
these were illegal, like sort of
Oh.
like
Crazy.
under the radar process.
I was wondering why you compared the milkman to prohibition.
Yeah, well, basically, prohibition's still a thing in Brunei,
Right.
and
Is that
and-
still how they get the alcohol?
yeah, or they would go to like Malaysia, like they drive to Malaysia and buy alcohol and then bring it back home. You can drink in private, but you can't buy alcohol. There's no like liquor
So
stores, there's no bars, there's nothing like that in Brunei.
Legal, dude.
Yeah. And so you just gotta, if you want to get lit, you gotta just get lit at your house and
Get lit in
get the
Malaysia,
milkman.
dude. The milkman. The guy who delivers alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
that's the new milkman in Brunei, at least.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, the laws in Brunei, because there's no law that says that you can't drink and drive. So drink driving is perfectly legal in Brunei.
Nice.
So
You
they
just-
don't have RBTs or anything.
Nope. Oh yeah,
Random breath test.
yeah. They don't have any RBTs at all, and like
Right, dude.
it is perfectly legal to drink
Get
drive.
lit.
That's so.
In fact,
Weird.
it was really one of my teachers actually. I think he was my physics teacher. He's from the UK, and him and his wife, they went out. They were at, I don't know, they went to like one of their friend's house for like a drink or whatever, and then his wife didn't have a license on her, but like she didn't drink that much, like she was sober, so she ended up driving the both of them back home that night, and then they got stopped. Like I don't know why they got stopped exactly, but they got stopped by some police officers, and then the police officers were like, "Oh, can I please see your license?" And then she was just like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have it on me." And then they were like, "Oh, but does he have it on him?" And then he was like, "Oh yeah, but I've had a few drinks tonight, so I better not drive." And then they were just like, "Oh, sorry, but like it's illegal to drive without your license." They didn't care that he'd been drinking. They were like, "No, you need to drive."
That's weird.
Instead.
Bro. What?
And I was just like, that to me, I'm like, what the fuck? That is like so
That's
backwards,
strange,
bro.
dude. That's weird.
Oh, god.
Oh my god. Weirdly though, you don't get a lot of car accidents in Brunei.
Right.
Oh, and did I mention that they don't have speed limits there?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you'd think that there'd be a lot of
That's really
accidents
interesting. Yeah.
with everyone drink driving and no speed limits. But like
So what speed does everyone usually drive at, dude?
it depends on the road. You just play it by ear. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest, man. You just play it by ear. Like
Wow.
obviously if you're like in like your residential areas or whatever, you drive a little slower. But if it's like a highway, you'd probably go like 80, and if it's like a freeway, you'd probably go 120 to 200.
Bro, 200?
Yeah,
200.
I've been up to 200.
I've never gone close to 150. Or
Like
even like
it's
130.
because my uncle has like this Suzuki Swift Sport, and I just drove that in Brunei and like
Floored it.
I took that thing up to like 200, and then I came back here and adopted all these really bad habits. Got a few speeding fines as a result.
Nice.
Was it fast
Alright.
going at two? Like, is it
Yeah,
insane, dude?
yeah, it was pretty insane. I was legit just like, I can see sound. Like,
Was just everything a blur next to you,
yeah,
dude?
well, it wasn't like a blur, but it felt like everything was like kind of elongated, you know.
That's fucking crazy.
it was weird.
I need to try it out sometime. Dude.
Yeah, come to Brunei with me. We'll have some fun.
I don't want to sit in a car with you driving.
Drink driving.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny thing about that is I actually did drink drive in Brunei because I was the more sober one out of me and my friend. And my house was only like 5 minutes away from the party that we went to. And the thing is, right, I had to drive his car. And he had like this really expensive Mini Cooper. And I was like, God, if I like crash this car, that would suck.
Yeah, you'd be in for it.
I'd be in for it. So I was like very anxiously driving on the highway at like 50 k's an hour. And I like all these cars were like passing me by like you know how like sometimes they would like go onto the opposite lane and drive around and then go back into the correct lane. That's what like all the cars were doing that around my car as I was driving home.
Have you ever drunk and drive, Liam?
Good.
No.
You shouldn't.
Why would I?
It's a bad idea. Oh, and this was only like a month after I got my P's as well.
Nice. There you
I
go.
drunk and drive with you.
Oh, fuck, yes! I remember that.
It was one drink.
Should you be saying this?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
dude.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. But yeah, like,
Because like
oh, you
we
can
had,
tell
like-
the story if you
we
want.
had like a cider, and I was like 2 minutes from. It was like 1 minute from my house. I basically didn't want to drink at my house, so I like parked a little bit away and then just drove back to my house once I finished the drink.
Oh, right. Okay.
That was the deal.
Yep.
Okay.
And the gray areas come in when I'm like, I've drunk the night before and I had to drive in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine. By then, it's like alcohol's probably out of your system, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when I went on a 5-day bender, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, I would never be able to do a 5-day bender
Yeah.
drinking every fucking night. That's crazy. How did you do
I don't know
that?
if I was drinking every night. I think I was.
I mean, it's a bender for a reason.
So it's 4 nights because it's, the last day we're just waking up and leaving, really. So it's just 4 nights. So it's 4 nights of drinking, and I had to go to. I had to drive because I had to go do Sounds Good shoot.
All right. Yeah.
So the first couple shoots, I was hungover.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, not badly hungover because I don't get that bad hangovers, but like I was like hungover while shooting stuff. Supposed to direct actors and everything. Good times, dude.
Yep.
I was
Oh
great.
yeah,
I got a feel for how you feel, Brandon, when you spread yourself too thin on too many things.
yeah.
So I have like bender at night and then shooting and then it's like non-stop, dude.
Fuck. That was pretty much like the past few months in a nutshell for me.
Jeez.
Oh my god,
Dude. Oh,
but yeah, it's really funny because that time where we drank in your car,
yeah.
that was pretty much our first real like hangout as friends, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Like
think so.
we were celebrating Jason's 18th birthday. Damn, that was over 2 years ago now. But yeah, like I don't know, it was pretty cool. Like you opened up like pretty early on, like about like a lot of stuff. And like I'm not gonna lie, at first like I thought it was kind of weird. Like, do you want to talk about that?
All right.
Yeah, all right. So like he told me about how he like stalked this girl at a water park.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I was just like, all right. Like,
Have you watched the following that Christopher Nolan film? I actually
No.
haven't watched it actually, but I heard the premise was that this writer guy just follows people or follows people from behind. I'm not gonna do anything.
So
to
you
them,
decided
just, like,
to try it out.
observe and just like kind of, observe people. And like, I did that. Dude.
yeah.
I
Nice.
wasn't gonna go up to them or do anything. I just followed.
Yeah.
I just I realized that I could just follow a person and then there would be no real consequences, just that, and like no one would know really because it's packed with heaps of people there.
Mm.
I could just follow a person and just chill.
That is
Unless someone was
Interesting.
observing me.
that's very
Yeah, you were being followed.
Yeah, but how would you feel if
Following.
if you were actually being followed though? Like if you like knew that someone was following you and you just like what? How would you feel about that?
Very
I don't know.
uncomfortable.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's fine, dude.
It's not. I mean, it's kind of funny to look back on, but like when you told me that, I was like, "What?" The
Yeah, great icebreaker that one.
Yeah, I was like, "What?" But
Oh.
no, we ended up becoming really good friends, didn't we?
Yeah.
You're just friends with a lot of stalkers is all.
Yeah, yeah. You're just into that shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times, dude. I used to
good
spend
times.
my those early days before I knew anyone just walking around campus.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about that?
Yeah, I
It's-
remember this.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to familiarize myself with the whole campus.
Mm.
Just walking around.
It's such a small campus as well.
Yeah.
ECU is
It's
like,
nice. It's a nice little small place.
yeah.
Mm.
Do you like it, Ian?
Yeah.
And now it's gone forever for you now.
Oh, congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
Are you gonna miss it?
I don't know. I was only there for 3 years.
You still get to book
No.
stuff out.
No. Why would I get to book shit out?
I might want to if I graduate, I want to use some equipment.
Yeah, you can't.
Alright.
No, of course not. You're not going there anymore.
Wow. So you just square one with equipment.
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting.
Well, at least you know how to. So, like, if you ever did get a chance to use that equipment again, that you know how to, right?
there'll probably be different production companies with their own rental houses
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no idea about any of that.
Actually, I'm curious. So, what are the steps for once you graduate as a film student, right? So, what can you get into after that? Because yeah, I think a lot of people would be interested in let's say they want to pursue film, what kind of stuff can you go into after graduating from something like that?
I need an entire episode to go through that.
Well, fair enough.
I don't.
We have
It-
30. We have 30 minutes.
It's media, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on the skill set you pick up. Because if you're going in and you just want to be a writer or a script writer, then, I mean, if you're not equipped to deal with anything else, then you're probably better off just getting a job of any other kind. Working, I don't know, maybe if your strengths are in writing, getting a job as a copywriter or something like that, or a blogger, or anything, and then you pursue writing scripts as in your spare time. I mean, really, the two main roads are. Well, it really depends because there's in a normal environment. Without COVID-19, it would probably be fly to LA and try and just get on sets and learn.
Right.
But there's typically two ways. There's the starving artist way, which is basically you get a part-time job, work, and then just spend all your spare time not working, making whatever art you are until you get noticed and can start making money from it. Or some people don't even like making money for it; they just do it. The alternative is, this is just narrative cinema, by the way, just the film industry is basically getting involved in as many sets as possible and working your way up from the bottom to the top. Starting as a grip or an AC, and then slowly getting up to DOP or director or whatever you want to do. But I mean, really, in this day and age, it's just about making work and getting it out there. So it's you can do that however you want. And of course, because I mean, for us, it's media, it's Bachelor of Media. So there are a lot of jobs that coincide with media, right? There's production companies that do advertisements, music videos, and that kind of qualification. If it matters to the person hiring you, you can get a lot of different jobs just involved in the general media sphere. You know what I mean? Especially if you still have strengths such as writing and whatever.
Right.
Because a lot of the time they probably won't go you don't have a degree in this specific niche. Like, I think it's like if you have the ability, you know, you just need to show that.
Yeah, definitely. Does that so Jason, have you thought about all these different options in like your future and how where you're gonna take your career in filming?
Not quite. I'm still a years away, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure because I still haven't found a sort of like a niche that I can work in or like a specific role. I feel like I work in certain areas. It's just that I don't know if I feel hugely comfortable in any single one, I guess. I think the one I would most, I like the most, I guess, or feel the most comfortable is screenwriting. So like just writing stuff for screen and like writing scripts and stuff because I find that kind of fun and interesting for me. But like I've always like everything else just like it seems a bit complicated for me, I think. But
Right.
I can like handle myself in some ways. Like I directed a short film recently, and that was an experience within itself.
That was a really funny film, by the way. It was
Thank you.
really, really good.
Yeah, I tried, dude. That's my script writing right there, dude.
Man.
I wrote that. But yeah, like people in the industry as well, like they separate. Like I think in like the actual big industry, they can I think some people actually split the director writer role. So like there's like people who write stuff and then they put their script out there and a director goes, oh, I like this script, I can my take on it and I can my own vision, whatnot, and I can work with that.
Yeah.
Like the script is like talked about in our classes or whatever as this sort of like guideline and blueprint for what the director needs to do, and like for the whole crew to sort of come together and just look at this blueprint for like a freaking building, and you work towards that as best you can, I guess. And there's always going to be compromise because you can't do everything, and there's going to be set pieces that are going to be hard or expensive to make, and the time frame just doesn't allow it because generally they film in over the course of a month or something, which isn't too. It is pretty crazy, but it's like it's filming day after day, like so you can film a whole film like that, I guess. I don't understand. I've never actually been on an actual like feature film set, but that's crazy. That's a whole different beast that I have no idea how to handle. And I think after graduation, after my course, I think I'll gradually like I might work my way onto like sets or whatnot and try see the process through, and then like gauge where I want to go in that industry, which path.
Right.
But it depends on if if I can get my name out there or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really looked too far into it. I really like film and video, and I like the medium. It's just I don't know.
It is kind of one of those how do I put this? Like it's one of those industries where you really don't know where you're gonna go. But at the same time, I feel like that's for most like whatever field of work you go into, whatever occupation you go into, there's no like set way to do it. I mean maybe if it was something like accounting or like business or something like that, like you climb the corporate ladder, right? Like it's very much like there are these stages and it's very clear cut. But with the media industry and to some extent even like for scientists, like I don't think it's as clear cut. I think there's a lot of different avenues that you can take, and for me, I think the best thing to do is to be open to those different avenues and to be open to new opportunities. Yeah, I think that's a good way to think about it. Just in life in general, right? Like, you don't want to necessarily cut yourself off from doing something else just because, like, you feel, oh, it's not what I really want to be doing. But, you know, like, let's say you go into it, one, you end up enjoying it, and two, it gives you a lot of really useful experiences for when you do actually get into the field of work that you want to get into. It's like, well, it was worth it going there for that time period, right?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Just putting that out there again. But, and obviously I'm also still a uni student. But it's in like the book that I've been reading, and like you know, when in talking to like adults that have been successful, I've realized that a lot of them just kind of take whatever opportunity there is in front of them. They just kind of take it, and just from that one opportunity, multiple just like come as a result, and it just keeps growing and growing. And yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Yeah.
I'm open to like a lot, like their amount of different avenues and fields of film and video. I think like in the different roles like I've explored have been like I've done directing, screenwriting. I like editing. That's a vibe. I think I can handle myself in an editing room. I'm pretty proficient in Premiere, whatever, and like I don't know if I'm very well versed in it, but I've sort of had this interest in sound, like because it's sort of this
like broadcasting like this.
Yeah, sort of. It's just like it's more of it's the thing that we kind of don't really think about too heavily in film. Like, it's just not immediately in our minds. We always think about visuals and whatnot.
Right.
And there's like a lot of planning involved with visuals, like like storyboards and things like that. But then like sound almost feels like an afterthought. But I just like I just like that, you know, like working with sound and whatnot. With that other film that I did in Sheets. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I played with like, you know, different ways of like messing with sound, and I'm like, it was really interesting, and I like explored it a little bit, and I feel like I can do more, I think. Where like I got this really clean take of some bottles like clicking and like clattering, and like I made it sound like it was in the space, in the atmosphere of the room. I was like, and when I hit that, when I heard it, I was like, whoa, that's crazy, dude.
That's how I felt when I was watching Liam's film, and I heard like the sound for when like one of the characters, I forgot his name, was like flipping pages of the journal. Like, I was like, damn, that sound.
Yeah.
So good. Whoever did the sound for your film, man. That was really nice.
Yeah, so I'm not like necessarily focusing on any one area. I just want to like, I think that I can handle myself in different areas as well.
That's good. It's good that you're I don't know, broadening your range of skills, I think. Yeah, definitely.
And I could work my way around a camera. Why not? As well, cinematography.
Yep. Filming this on an iPhone, but
yeah, dude, what's up, dude? Because the other camera is out of commission, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All of them haven't been charged. Rip.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking?
Thinking about that cow, dude.
What? On the cow?
On
this
the
cow?
On the Devondale logo, dude.
What about the cow?
I don't know. It looks hot. You see it, dude?
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jason's into bestiality. confirmed.
Did you guys finish your milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished it.
Good times, man.
All right. Well, do we have like any more stuff to talk about on that list?
I don't really have much on the
Should we
list.
end it there? What's the time?
We have like
It's 40.
10
It's
more
49 minutes.
How long does the podcast have to be?
An hour.
It's an hour.
Yeah. Do we have like an? Do we have,
Jesus. But if we cut it down, it's probably not going to be an hour.
Why does this have a weird metallic taste to it, dude? Is it the cups?
Yeah.
could be the cup. Yeah,
Like, what is that?
it's copper. That's fine.
Have some water, please. Look at that. Oh, the lid's still there.
What was I gonna say? Do we have like an outro? Like a confirmed outro?
Jason's into bestiality confirmed.
Jason's into bestiality.
What? Oh, I was like, so we did our, like, where was that coming from? Because I said the cow was hot. I mean, look at it. It's got like long eyelashes and it's just like looking sexually at me, dude.
What the fuck?
Look at it. It's just like, it looks like it just wants me to come get it, you know?
Puts the carton away. Let's go. Oh man.
It looks like it wants me to come get it, you know?
All right, so we are keeping Jason away from cows, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, should we end it there? It's 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. Let's.
I think an hour, we're kind of stretching it an hour.
Yeah. All right.
We almost talked
It's
for an
probably
hour
going to be
about
45 minutes.
We almost talked for an hour about milk, guys. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
I think that's...
It wasn't even about milk half the time.
I think we did
fine.
a pretty good job.
Yeah.
We got pretty far on the milk conversation.
All
yeah,
right. Cool.
It's not bad.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
listening in.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This was 8 days a year. I was about to say 8 days a
You
week,
about to
dude.
say it, yeah.
8 days a year, the podcast where we all record it in 8 days. And we'll see you next week. Whoop, hold up. Future Jason here. Before we go, I would just like to ask, if you like this podcast, please support us in any way you can by subscribing to our iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, liking the videos, giving us 5 stars on iTunes, and just sharing it with your friends. Just doing one of those things would really help us out. Once again, thanks for listening. Have a good day. When we will be talking about something. I don't know.
Can't even remember what it was. Well,
Yep. All right. See ya.
See ya, dude.
See ya.
Play us out.